Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is GlenBob, and today we've got something a bit new. We are starting a new series, as you can probably see, and it's a Modern House series, as you can also see from the title. But yeah. So I was thinking earlier today. I was scouring the internet for like seeds and things to build houses on, like cool terrain, things like that. And I even tried to make some of my own, but it was all a bit of a failure. So I decided, why don't we just make the terrain as we go? So I've just started off with this big blank world, apart from this solitary grass block. So yes, new series, modern houses. The house we're going to be building today is a design that I came up with a little bit of help from my friend Ed, and it is a house made mostly of quartz, and it is quite small, but it is 2 floors. So to get everything started off, we need a 9 by 13 area. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is that 9? Yes, it is. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we are. And then I'll just fill this in with some grass blocks. Okay, so now we've got this 9 by 13 area. We can start with step 1, which is making these weird sort of like quartz slices that sort of cut through the building. I'll just make one to show you what they look like. We have 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. This is quite difficult for me because I'm building this from memory, because we did build it on this little server that we would like to go on. But I decided to make a video in this separate world, so I'm trying to remember as I go, so forgive me if I get some of it wrong or something. But like, here's one of the slices. There's 4 of these, like, sort of going through the house. 1 here, 1 there, 1 here, 1 there. So they sort of just cut out the house a bit, and they're sort of the little iconic look that they have. So then we've got another one next to it. This one goes a bit higher though. Just there, this stairs are a bit higher. That just adds, you know, it just adds something a bit different. You need something different now and then. If you have all the slices that look the same, that's just... No one likes slices that look the same, do they? No. So yeah, you got these 2 slices, and then put some glass between them, because there's sort of like a big window that runs through it. So just leave that bit there. This glass, well, it's not glass actually, it's ice, but I think ice makes really nice windows for modern houses and things, because it looks like really clean, especially on this texture pack. So there we are, that's that window. And then I'm going to mirror this over to the other side. Okay, so that's now done. If you weren't sure what I meant, this is what I meant. We've got these 2 here, whoop, and then these other 2 on the other side. So now, I think for the second sort of step, we'll do this wall here. Okay, so I've just gone and kitted out my inventory with all the stuff I need. So to get started, we'll do some acacia logs going up here. And if you aren't using my texture pack, which you shouldn't be really, unless you're a close friend of mine, then you can use oak or whatever if you want to build this for yourself. But I'm just using it because it looks really nice and light. So just going to put some of these up. Oh, actually, don't want them there, because I'm putting some pillars. Excuse me, my throat's a bit iffy today. Putting some pillars there, and that's just a temporary block. I will remove that now. I just put that there so that I can get these pillars to be at the right orientation. Then we'll add some of these in, and oh, actually, I need some ice. Pop ice, because that will act as the windows. And I think I'll put some of these under. Yeah, just because that looks... you won't actually see this because there'll be grass in front of it. But it just... You know, it makes the bottom of the window look cooler. And I will do this on the other side again. Okay then, I've done this side, but if you'll notice, there are a few blocks here filled in. Because if we just look through here, the other window is sort of, you know, all the way down. This one has these 3 blocks, and that's because when the house is finished, there's going to be a little... There's going to be something there. I'll just leave it at that. So we've got to fill it in. And ooh, the sun's going down. We can see that out the window. Set today though. There we are. Okay, and now the next step, now I've done that, will be building the main entrance to the house, which is round this side. Okay, so these are the items you'll need in my inventory. We've got pillars, quartz, ice, a door, and some acacia wood. So to get things started off, well, not started off, we've already started, but to start off this main wall, we'll put some acacia wood up here, and some good old slabs across the top. And then this is where the door will go. Just boom, in here. And place it from the inside, because then it's sort of, you know, it just fits in the frame a bit better. Ooh. What am I doing? I can't even select the blocks. And we'll have a nice little row of quartz there, just because I think that looks pretty nice. And another bit here. And then we'll have a nice window. Oh, actually, this quartz here, I think looks better than like that. Yeah, that looks a bit cooler. And now, oh, actually, I've got a bit of a cool idea. Just get a brown carpet as a welcome mat. There we are. That is genius there, pure genius. And then round the back, we have to do something slightly different. I've got in my inventory what we need. So to start with, to start with, we need to do these pillars again of wood, because this is another bit of a theme, sort of running out the whole thing. Like the obvious thing is these two pillars, these big slices. They look a bit like a slice of bread, like a loaf, not a loaf, but a slice. But you know, the slices. But we've also got these acacia logs going through. And then we need a little 3-high window here, I think we'll have. And then some stairs. One more window for good luck. It looks really weird without the sides on it. And then this stripe of quartz across the top. And of course, I'll add in the sides because it looks terrible without the sides. Look at that transformation, that looks way better now. Next up, we shall do the roof, which is very simple indeed. Just some quartz slabs, just put them over like there's no tomorrow, just put them in, and then just to mix things up a bit, we'll get some stairs and make some little bumps in the middle, just like that, and I think that makes it look a bit better. So now I think the exterior is finished. Yes, it is. Just decided to give it a little twirl there. So now we must go inside to do the interior. Okay then, so now we're inside. It looks a little bit ugly in here. So the first thing we want to do is just grab some quartz blocks and fill in this bit here. Because that is looking very bad. Very, very bad actually. That looks horrendous. I will go to the extent to say that that is horrendous. Okay, so now I've filled this in. We want to build sort of a roof slash floor, because it's the roof of the first floor, but then there's other, my words got messed up then. It's the ceiling of the first floor, but the floor of the second floor. There we are. So it's both. It's both. So we'll just put these slabs across. And if you didn't see, this is sort of like on the top half of the block like that. So we'll just put those across. And I think actually we also need to fill this in here. And the ice. So I'll just do that off camera though. Okay, so I've just filled in this room so it's 3 high, 5 wide, and 11 wide. No, yeah, 5 wide and 11 long. Okay, and I've left this space in the ceiling so that we can just put a little light in there. So if we grab some stairs and a beacon maybe? Yeah, put a beacon in there. And we've got a light. So the next thing we want to do is build up these pillars, because they will go throughout the whole thing, and they will actually sort of act as supports. Because when I'm building, I like to make it sort of, you know, realistic, so that it could actually happen in real life. So if you've guessed already, this hole here will be for a staircase winding round there, and we'll actually delete that and put a crafting table there, because it'll look a bit too cluttered if we've got that. Okay, and then joining onto these pillars, we'll put even more pillars. Seems to be a lot of pillars today. Whoops, not there. Definitely not there. Just around like this. I've just got to... No, I'll leave it. That's fine. Oh, wow. Yeah, just pillars like that, sort of joining it on. And then I think the rest of the floor is actually just quartz blocks, so I'll just fill that in off camera. Okay, so the next thing we'll build is just these stairs going up, which I think start around like this corner here. We'll just build them up, just like this. You know, I don't really need to say anything about this step. It's as easy as pie, as they say. Put that there. These slabs underneath are just for a bit of a zhuzh. So you don't have to add them in. Can I actually put that there? I want to fill that in, but maybe if I... Aha! That solved it. I'm going to put that all the way around just so it suits it more. Actually, yeah, I think that looks better doing those half slabs like that. Now it looks like a more smoother staircase. And then we have room for up here, which will have a bed and a little shrubbery trick, which I have shown you before. Flower pot, cactus, and I think some spruce leaves will be good. Flower pot, cactus, spruce leaves. And we've got a beautiful little plant. I'm going to just put a bed in the middle. Can we actually sleep? Oh, we can. Yay. That was good timing, wasn't it? I think it only just turned to night as well. Okay, and then I'll just put these shrubs down here as well. Boom. So now, this half of the house on this side is kind of done. Oh, actually, this pillar isn't supposed to be there. I lied to you. We need an enchantment table. Because I always use an enchantment table as just a table with a book on it. That's pretty much what it is, isn't it? You don't... Yeah, I just use it as that. You know, it suits it. Okay, so what will we do next? Okay, so next we're going to make this little furnace area. Whoops. We just want to place 3 furnaces and just a brewing stand next to them just to do something there. And then we will have these cobblestone walls, which actually act as a chimney because they sort of join on. I think they actually, you know, they just look a bit like a chimney. So up top we can actually join this up and... Wait, if I just go outside, let me just pop down here. Then, up here, we can actually make a chimney. And if we get some cobwebs are just like, they're the closest thing to smoke really, so just spam the cobwebs in. You don't need like any skill to do this. That's what I love about making cobweb smoke things. Just spam them down. They look a bit like smoke. That's just to sort of, I don't know, it's just sort of show that the chimney is a chimney and that smoke's coming out of it. And I think some people, they say, oh, it's just some cobwebs coming out of a chimney, but you just have a bit of imagination, people. It's smoke. Okay, now finally we're on the last thing. We just want to make a little curved sofa going around here. Just like that. And I think, can we place an iron frame there? Yay, we can. And, oh no, one more thing. A painting here. And I've got a good painting in mind. Oh, I bet it's going to take ages to get it, isn't it? There it is, a little custom Mario painting. This is just on my texture pack. I just made a little Mario on, so it took a while to get, but I've got it now. And I think now, let me just have a little look about. Yes, the modern house is done. So guys, I hope you like this little modern house build, because it's a new thing. I'm a bit new to build modern houses, so I know it isn't that good. But drop a like and a comment, and maybe even subscribe if you like this sort of stuff, you know. Just let me know. I love feedback. It makes me happy. It completes me, as some people would say. So there might be more modern houses to come in the future, depending on the feedback. So I will see you next time. Maybe same bat time. Maybe same bat channel.